Hidden in the fog, all 5 of Liquid off the map. Quakefor will start to show mid with the bear.
Matu starts forcing in that bottom wave, so if there is a fight that starts getting picked toward mid, look at this, he's already ready for the racks.
You're going to have to make some quick decisions if you're Liquid. Who's going back to defend? Who's taking the...
Starting to drop. Just the one reaction instantly. Now they're going to shift their way toward mid. Their lanes are in a good position on Secret, so they can move from lane to lane. And it looks like Puppey's going to be the one that pushes in that top one as well to try to split Liquid up.
I mean, if you're Liquid, how do you make an aggressive play against this sort of control and pressure that Secret are applying?
You have to try to catch the heroes that are not anti-mage. Isolate the anti-mage, catch these heroes that are in the back lines, but it's been tough. This could be an opportunity though. Mickey, he's looking for Puppey when he's doing the split push. And they will be able to find him.
They get in with the grab.
Great.
So that's a bit of a start to an open there, and that is a dead puck for 90 seconds.
Long time.
So a good window now for Liquid to make these aggressive moves, knowing that they have the numbers here. 5 versus 4. They have to do something that once this puck's gone. This really is an opportunity for Liquid to find more, and we have it straight away with the smoke. They've got to go right now.
Look at bottom though. Boxy is showing, and all of Secret's down here. They want to try to go for him.
Let's see if Boxy can live long enough for the backup to come in. TP's on its way. Boxler who stomp onto Yapzor, lift up as well with the telekinesis. Can they burst him down with a charge forward from Mickey? They can. They take down another. See if they can chase for more. Secret, they've now got to back out. The 3 of them left. Nisha able to TP away, but Zai's not going to be as fortunate. Insania with the stolen cookie, feeds it to the bear, jumps him in, and Liquid, they find the 3rd. Cleaning up the illusions there as well, Mickey, but this is what you got to see from Liquid. They realize they have to make something happen, and they do. They get themselves 3 kills.
Have to make the fast moves whenever you do find even any type of pick off like that. So great moves from Liquid, good responses. Secret, a little crazy, them trying to go for Boxy there. As soon as they miss the initial stun, I feel like you just have to instantly get away. Stick around just a little bit too long, and Liquid responds nicely. Now still some time that they can actually look to claim a tier 2. And this bear is starting to get kind of strong here. He has the Basher and the MKB up now, so he does have a decent amount of control if he's able to get it on the AM.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see Liquid. See how much they can charge in for this. I mean, Mickey's got the ult ready to pop. He is very ready to fight.
Level 25 too.
Let's see what they're going to start doing here. Is they get the jump in. Boxy, who's stomp onto the 2 of them. They get the lift up onto the Viper, but Viper just gets shredded by Mickey. Nisha's out. See what more they can do. Mickey did pop the God Strength for this. Again, definitely it feels more respect from Liquid this time round. Sure, Nisha is dead, but they expect him to have the buyback. So with him gone for a minute, they're not going to start running in, diving for more. They know that Secret, they will respond like they did a fight attempt about 10 minutes ago on the top lane.
Yeah, good discipline. Very hard for Nisha to survive. I think now it's like he needs like an Aeon disc or something like that to try to protect himself, because he just gets blown up. Even with Ghost Scepter, there's no real decent play. Like you can't pop the Ghost Scepter before the stun because it gets dispelled. So
here comes the chase. It Stampede popped. Insania. Continue to be chased down by Yapzor, but now Yapzor's gone in deep. The telekinesis into the stolen cookie. Jump forward from Mickey. Batu, he's going to try and fight back. Looks towards Boxy, but he cannot beat down the 2 of them because Disarmed has to blink back. Very, very cute little turnaround there from Insania with the lift into Cookie. And Liquid there, they really are keeping it cool. The pressure, as you can see, is absolutely on this. You have to be so focused when you're playing against this split of the anti-mage. And they're holding on to the game, Liquid. They're keeping themselves at an advantage now, 4K. And they're really starting to make it so the Secret, they've got to really think about how they make their plays.
Yeah, Zai, now bottom, look at Mickey. He's already wrapping around onto Zai here. Zai might be able to get the kill here onto Insania. He does get him.
He does get the kill. He's got the disarm, but the Stampede's there from Boxy, keeping Mickey on top of Zai. Zai, he'll go down. The Dream Core's there onto the 2 of them as now Nisha starts to punch back onto the Centaur. Matu blinking in as well, looking for Boxy. Boxy may just be left behind her or not. No, Quakefor comes in with the bear, fears back Secret, giving some space for Boxy to continue to run. Steps into the trees, gets another boost on back. Boxy, he's living, and now the X out. Matu's with the BKB. He's going to look for Boxy. First down towards the end, but he's back to Matu. He's done. He's dead. He's gone for 100. Matu is out of the game. He spent up. He does not have buyback on this anti-mage. And Nisha, he's been found as well. Mickey stuns up to the creeps, catches Nisha in the range of the stun. There's 4 dead on Secret.
Can they end it? I think they can just end.
That's a dead anti-mage, no buyback.
If they know, they can just go for tier 4s. Hit this and start start prompting, you know, start letting them know that you might be aware of them not having buyback. They could look to actually press start here, but they're being a little hesitant here because they don't know. There is still a Viper buyback, so probably still pretty hard for them to just straightforward end it, but huge fight for them getting those stuns.
Very nicely baited by Boxy.
Yeah.
Sure, he dies, but the way that he's drawing Secret's attention, the call from Tiger to pop the Supernova. I mean, Matu, you saw he goes in with the BKB, doesn't actually start hitting the egg straight away, goes for the Boxy kill. Even if he went straight for the egg, probably wouldn't have had enough hits to take it down on his own. And he just gets caught underneath it all. The roots come out from the bear, and he just cannot fight.
Root, and I think one bash too, just bashed under the egg, and it was level 20 that Taiga had just hit, so Supernova plus a nice, beautiful Sunray just beaming out of it the entire time too, focusing on Matu.
And that's a 12k lead for Liquid.
Now, wow. Some huge fights for them these last few moments, just being able to get these pickoffs. It all started with them catching the puck top and then making those quick moves bottom and just constantly being fast with their movements.
Yeah, the sort of the tactics from Liquid really starting to show.
Episode most welcome.
And now, I mean, Koikfa's game is fully recovered. After all these last few moments.
I mean, now a Secret, the move that you've been trying to make those last few times with Matu out alone, does sort of the game plan change now because you are playing from sort of considerably behind as an overall team now?
I think they still probably have to look to do that same kind of stuff. I think they just have to be more aware of not trying to focus Boxy at all. Like, that's what caused all that to happen, right? Boxy was playing himself and baiting himself, kind of, I'll use the Brian word, right? What is it, dangle? He was dangling himself or whatever.
Doing it beautifully,
and they got baited by the dangle. So they have to just be a little bit careful of who they want to go for with their focus fire. Maybe look for those backlines a little bit more when they do go for those fights, but it's just tough. It's getting hard now because of how much Liquid has gotten over those last few fights. All these heroes have gotten an extra item or two because of those last few one fights. Arcane Rune plus Spell Rhythm on Mickey.
Mickey's on the hunt, Puppey.
Whoop.
He's out. Instant reactions there from the puck.
Look at these cooldowns.
Matu's going to start poking. Liquid's going to have to head back. As Matu on the base. See the TP's come in. I'm going to pop the Stampede. Boxy's going to try and chase this down here.
Oh, Mick going to try to cut him off. Look at this. He's darting all the way across the map.
He's got a TP though, and he's going to start TPing out there from the trees as he's away. Only just in time though, as Insania nearly found it. Back over towards mid. The kisses come out onto Tiger. Take down the Phoenix and maybe able to beat down onto the bear as well as he gets slowed up. They'll find it, and in fact, the roll over onto Koifa. Koifa, he needs help. Insania with the Stolen Blink jumps in, gets the lead in onto Nisha as Mickey goes for with the ult. Matu jumps in, he's ready to try and fight back against the Sven. He's looking towards Mickey, has to blink away there. Mickey just doing too much damage to Matt, and just there enough for him to jump over one small to Yapzor. Double kill for Mickey. The fear from the bear pushes back Zai into the reaches of the Sven as Mickey claims the triple and Roche up. Liquid into the pit. Nisha out for 90 without buyback. This is going to be a free Roshan for Liquid.
Yep, and even though Taiga dies, immediately buys back. He's back into the fight. Nisha, no buyback. Another one fight for Liquid, the way they're able to set up. Nisha's hero has just completely fallen off in these last few moments. Mickey knows, I click stun on you, you have no way to play around it. Even though he did, like we mentioned, Nisha bought Ghost Scepter to try to deal with Sven, but Stormhammer Dispel, like, you can't actually play around it. You're dead in the one stun. It's very tough to actually do. And yeah, now Liquid, they've got a timing window here where they could look to pressure in that mid. They've got their lanes in a okay position. Ooh.
Matu,
He's tried for it here.
he's not going to get it. Insania's out of there, and the side of Liquid, they're taking this mid-Brax. And they'll get it. No defensive from Secret. The mid-Brax are taken. As Liquid have just done an excellent job in this second half of the game, outplaying Secret.
Structures are fortified.
Puppey trying his best to do the split push. He gets grabbed by Insania.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Mick is actually TPing back to try to go for this kill here. Now they're going to get chased, though.
They are Zai.
See if we
Quickly
can get
lead
out.
in, looking towards Boxy. Matu, who's you want to go for? He's going to try and blink down bottom, but already Liquid, they've split up in a way that Matu not quite able to find the target. Liquid's going to get everyone out of there.
Good disengage.
Dire's bottom barracks are under attack.
Getting tough for Team Secret to actually find anything with the way Liquid is playing all together around each other.
Dire's structures are fortified.
And they're starting to get all these level 25s now built together. Koikfa's game, like we said, had been recovered quite a bit ago. Now has hit level 25. Much stronger threshold for him.
Very hard for Secret to really fight into them 5v5 right now.
Yeah. Now it's gotten just so much more difficult. I think they were more around that mid-game peak timing, right? With at least the first 4 heroes that they have. The Puck, the Earth Spirit, Viper, and Snapfire, very strong around that early game, but once they start getting collapsed on, the game has definitely gotten so much harder. Taiga now with that Refresher Shard too on top. Another level 25 also for Liquid. Game not getting easier for Secret.
Tower is under attack.
Let's see if they can catch any of Secret here. As 2 of them starting to head out. Zai's already away. This scan
Dire's top tower is
didn't
fallen.
quite catch onto Puppey. Puppey also able to TP out in time. Won't find any catches here. Puppey also having the Aghanims now complete. As the
All right.
Puck
Pretty good pickup there. Very strong versus these heroes. Sven still has ways to play around it, sure, but definitely a good pickup there for them. Still hard fights. Very tough fights for them to go through these very tanky heroes now that the AM can't actually just jump Abyssal and kill because he went for that AC for more the defensive aspect. Now he's getting close to the Abyssal though.
He's just going to take a bit of damage back to himself when he's hitting them with that 25 on the Centaur.
Yeah.
Giving...
Oh, but Boxy showed very far forward here. Do they have enough to bring him down? If they commit, they do.
That is what you sound like.
I mean, fair play, Boxy feels he's tanky. He just wasn't quite tanky enough to be making plays that far out on his own.
Some time now without a Centaur, 90 seconds. They still have Aegis though during the entirety of while he's gone.
That's exact.
But some time for them to finish up their items, finish up in particular Matu's Abyssal, and probably still have close to buyback afterwards. Abyssal changes the whole dynamic of Anti-Mage, because that's where he can actually look to jump into the backlines and just kill heroes before the fight starts. So let's see if that is something that they're going to try to do while the Centaur is dead. They are smoked up. Coil should be coming back up pretty soon. About 10 seconds. And Liquid, they should know. Yeah, they know something's up. They should definitely just sit in the base and wait for this time.
Yeah, playing very defensive.
Ooh, baited by the Illusionist Cape.
Tower is under attack.
And it's a stolen coil as well. Not only just the coil,
He's got an Ag.
Ag's coil stolen.
Yeah.
Because Rubik has his own.
All right, insane. Yeah, he's gonna have
Oof.
a lovely time with that one. Already having a brilliant game, of course. Insane 2-3 and 23 on this Rubik.
That's a tough one. Matu cannot play around that easily at all. Even with his BKB, like if he gets caught in the coil, he's very likely to just die.
That's going to cause some huge issues in the next fight. To the
Yeah.
point where Matu, he's probably top of this list now, is to get on that Rubik, make sure that he's not able to get his spells off.
Yep. A big steal and a big play there, right? Even just these small things, Illusionist Cape bait, right? The little things in Dota that can really change the tide, change things a lot. Everyone's getting close to 25 on the side of Liquid. Secret not quite in the same boat by any means. Puppey's actually the second highest level on the team. Standard Puppey.
Yeah, with the way that he's been splitting out these lanes, he's
the only one who can.
Yeah.
He's got the elusive
He's out
plays to
there.
be able to. The other heroes are just very immobile, so if they try to split push, they'll just die. I think Boxy now has a full Hex, right? He's about to if he sells that wand.
I mean, just looking at the kills as well. I mean, you couldn't sort of write it any better for the way that it's gone for Liquid with regards to the kills, right? You have your carry, 20 kills, 1 on 5. Everybody else, this is the dream team for a carry Sven. They've let him, or he's just been there to get them. He's got all the kills.
Yep.
This is a very happy place for Mickey to be in.
Dream game for carry Sven, and they also have the backup of a secondary carry from that lone druid too. Although, like we said, Koikfa was having a bit of a rough one. Fully recovered. And they continue to scale very, very hard with these cores. And even their supports. Like, look at that. Like, Phoenix and Rubik are farming like beasts. Phoenix continues to get stronger and stronger as games progress. See what Secret does here. These fights look like they're going to be very difficult for them.
Trying to catch them off guard with the smoke.
They're kind of
They
split
will
at the
show
moment.
going for this turn of the outpost.
Mickey.
He's going to show. He's keeping it cool. Will now show, but Smoke coming to an end. Secret have already started to back off. Just unable to find that catch that they'd hoped for. Or at least, you know, I mean, they get the outpost, but it is going to fall back into the hands of Liquid easily before this 50-minute mark.
Yeah. Liquid now all together. There's a bit of a scary moment there for the when Secret had smoke because they were split up. Secret couldn't find anybody there. They're gonna see Puppey there for a second if they want to try to commit. He does have Aeon Disc as well as the Magic Lamp though, so two different little ways to bail himself out if he does get gone on. And how much longer do we have on the Rubik Steel? I think that's kind of something that Secret's really wary of. Yeah,
There's still a decent amount.
still a decent chunk of time on it.
Yeah, Secret going to be very aware of fighting whilst that's still there for Insania.
I mean, I don't even know how long it lasts. That's the one thing. Because with Arcane Supremacy, Coil already lasts, what, it's like 7 seconds with Ags or so? So it's going to be like 10 seconds of a Coil where you're just leashed as an anti-mage. 10 seconds of a Coil is insane. So definitely got to be very careful.
Now Liquid's starting to push up. Getting a bit more aggressive as it comes to the end of this timing where Insania has the Coil.
Yep. Really trying to force the issue.
Bottom tower has fallen.
Let's see what
we go.
Secret's going to do about him. And quite fat.
The BKB Bear with the Sunray.
It's taking these racks pretty quick. They're allowed to use the fortification. Slows down Liquid a little bit. Liquid now knowing that Secret will have everybody here ready to fight. And Matu going the only way that he really can right now. Nisha mid lane. Bottom lane, they get them jumping onto Nisha. Nisha's been hexed, they're able to force him to the side. The Dream goes out to two and then pop the egg.
Very defensive positioning.
Matu did go in incredibly aggressive for the backlines, and he's gone for it. He's dead. He's out of the game. He does have buyback. A big aggressive move from Matu, punched heavily. Now they're looking for the jump in onto Mickey. Have they got the control? Mickey getting stunned up. He's popped the Satanic though. He's turning. He's going to be able to start life hitting his.
Another egg.
Comes to the end. The egg's there.
Matu.
They're turning Matu. He fought back for this and he's dead again. Matu dead and gone. He's out of this one for 2 minutes as Liquid. They should be able to resume this cleanup or at least finish off this bottom racks. The melee racks are gone. Mickey charging him once more with the stun onto Yapso. Yapso's dead, going to die, or is he? He's going to live. Nisha goes down. Nisha buys back. Liquid poking a little close to the fountain now. See if Secret can punish this. Liquid focusing back towards the objectives. Nisha starting to stack up the poison on Boxy. Mickey, he's back in. Charges forward yet again. The Cookie trying to save Nisha, keeping him apart from Mickey. Mickey, they're pushing very dangerously close towards the fountain here, Liquid. They may need to calm it down a little bit. Jesus Pop will heal Mickey back up, but the fight
hurting.
it is slowing him down. The Hex is on the Puppey. Mickey charges over on towards Yapso, and Yapso Cookie back towards the fountain. Mickey pops the BKB, but he spins to sun, gets the stun off onto Nisha, though, and he's done it. He's killed off Nisha, and mid lane, Koifa, he's just finishing it off. Takes the Ancient. GG is... And Liquid here with this 51-minute victory against Team Secret. And they look pretty darn good doing it. It was a close start to the match.